Hello, thank you everyone for joining me on the mat. Once again, I'm Rasheena Jarreau. This is Bend and Bounce, and today I have a short and sweet, like 10-minute yoga stretch routine for you guys. Something to help you wind down at the end of the day and mentally and physically prepare for a restful night's sleep. So let's get into it. We're going to start in the middle of our mat, and let's just start pedaling our legs, getting some movement in our feet, and kind of sway our body from side to side. Just gently twist, allowing our arms to flop where they may. Just kind of releasing the tension from the day. Anything you're holding on to, this is where we begin to let it go. Let's literally shake it out of our bodies. Any stress, any anxiety, any worry, any tension. Let's just let it go. So meet me at the back of your mat, and we're going to reach our arms up and overhead, overlap your hands above you. Really reach for the ceiling here, and maybe even gently guide yourself into a little back bend here, maybe lifting your gaze towards the ceiling. Deep breath in here. And a deep breath out. Float your hands down, allow your hands to find each other behind your back. Jut your chest even further out, lean even further into that back bend. And come back to standing. Roll your shoulders back, reach those arms up and overhead. Allow your hands to find each other once again. Maybe come up onto your tiptoes for the ultimate upward stretch before allowing your arms to fall out and down and find a nice forward fold. Maybe you allow your fingertips to rest on the ground. Maybe you touch your hands to your elbows and allow yourself to dangle freely. If keeping your legs straight here is too much for your hamstrings, just place a nice bend in your knees and bring your belly closer to your thighs. Deep breaths in here and deep breaths out. Maybe sway your body, your upper torso from side to side, if that feels good to you. Let's touch your fingertips down to the ground. Find a nice kneeling position. Allow your hands to rest on your thighs for a moment there. And take a full breath in and a full breath out. Again, a full breath in and a full breath out. And come to tabletop. We're going to move into thread the needle pose. So beginning with your right arm. Extend your right arm out to the side, away from your body, and thread it through your body. Right shoulder touches the ground. Left arm extends overhead. If you'd like to deepen the stretch, take your left arm and see if you can wrap it around your waist and hook it in your right hip joint. Pull your hand in and come back to your tabletop. Same thing on the other side. Extend your left hand away from your body, out to the side. Thread that left arm through your body. Left shoulder touches down to the mat. Right arm extends overhead. Option to wrap your right arm around your waist and hook your right hand onto your left hip. Return your right hand in front of you, press through it, come back to tabletop position. From here, press your hips up and back and find a downward dog. Option to keep a nice bend in your knees here. And find your version of downward dog that feels best for you. If you like this version with your knees bent, do that. If you want to fully extend your legs and press your heels towards the ground, you can do that. If you'd like to get some movement here and pedal your legs, you can do that. Draw your right knee into your chest. Shift your weight towards your hands and step your right foot out to the side and bring it alongside your right hand. Back foot untucks as the back knee touches down to the mat. Find a low lunge here and see if you can settle your hips, maybe wiggle them even lower towards the mat. Deep breaths here as you find maybe a little bit of comfort in this pose. Wiggle to release any tension. Tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee, come back to a plank pose, and shift your hips up and back for a downward dog. Again, find a version that feels good to you. Left knee pulls into your chest. Weight shifts forward. Left foot comes alongside your left hand. Back knee drops, back toes untuck, and wiggle your hips towards the floor. Breathe into the stretch. Tuck the toes of the back foot under, lift your back knee. Bring your left leg back to meet your right. Find your plank, hold here. And push back into your downward dog. Touch your knees down to the mat as you find your tabletop. Bring your thighs to touch, so you're pulling your legs together here. You can untuck your toes. And from here, we're going to dip our hips towards the mat on one side, and then we're going to dip our hips towards the mat on the other side. Dip our hips on one side, and again on the other side. Once more. And come back to your tabletop position, spread knees. Roll your shoulders back in one direction and reverse that direction. Take your knees apart a little more. Touch your back toes together. Sink your hips back towards your heels. Find your child's pose. Extend your arms upward, bringing your hands onto your fingertips. Maybe swing your torso from side to side to wiggle even deeper into your shoulders and your upper back. Opening up those areas a little further. And from here, find a more relaxed child's pose by bringing your arms down by your side, touching your forehead to the mat, and just spending a few restful moments here. Bring your hands to the front, press through them, lift up, slowly stacking your vertebrae one on top of the other. And bring your legs in front of you, finding a comfortable seated position. For another few quiet moments before we close our practice. Check in with your breath. Ensure that it's calm and steady. So let's leave this practice with the intention of leaving anything that's heavy right here on the mat. Anything that's heavy, anything that's emotionally weighing us down, let's leave it right here. We're not taking it to bed with us. We're leaving this mat feeling lighter, feeling calmer, feeling better, and more prepared to sleep and sleep well. I hope that is the case for you. I hope that is your reality. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this quick practice. I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye guys.